Yo, how's it going, guys? It's Richie Unicorn Caller here, and welcome to the final and hopefully conclusion of the Raid Azteca raid mess. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it and give you the complete timeline of this disaster. Anyway, September 27th, they announced that they were going to be doing a patch on September 28th, Thursday. Basically, a new Gold Skeleton key boss and some raid changes as well. So it looked like a pretty cool patch as to what we thought. I tried the Gold Skeleton key boss out. It was pretty decent, but you know, when it comes to like Gold Skeleton key bosses, it's just like it's really hard to get gold keys nowadays because they kind of like decreased or got rid of them in Darkmoor. I used to get them a lot in Darkmoor, and so yeah, I don't know, it's just harder to get gold keys, and I don't really feel anything magical about them anymore. They're fun for maybe one run or two, but if you don't have gold keys, then, it just kind of sucks. And, the Headless Horseman gold key boss, by the way, they've upped up the, spellments, I think, to 4 to 5. I haven't confirmed that yet myself, and I don't know if that's real or not, but they did say that they apparently upped the spellments. So definitely try and farm some Headless Horseman spellments if you can. But, yep, it looked like a pretty decent patch. There was also several Azteca raid changes and all that stuff. So, interesting, fun stuff. And then, a little bit afterwards, or, a little bit hours passed, Amaplex did a report that says that the Crying Sky raid had been broken in the recent patch, as the second chance chest for all the bosses and the pity system crafting vendor spawn before even starting the raid. And this is the first time that the drops have been accessible, as the raid has still not been beaten because the raid has been either too overcomplicatedly hard or just it's been glitched and buggy and stuff like that. It should be noted that it is very likely that multiple guilds found out this a long time ago, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, yeah, that happened all in the 28th, and we tried, my guild, we tried to get into it, but by then, they actually shut the whole raid gate down. So you couldn't do either the Azteca raid or even the Dragonspire raid. Like, the raid gate will just shut down. So we were almost close to getting in there, but even then we just genuinely didn't even have enough people, honestly. Rather whatever it is, it's just really hard to gather 12 people. But moving on from that, going on, it looks like Wizard101 made a little statement at October 4th. They said that Wizards, we've taken action against a handful of accounts due to the abuse of an unintended game issue. Now, as a reminder, it is against KI policies to access and use the game in a way not intended, and that could put your account at risk. And then they made the statement on the forums. And I've been waiting so long to read this statement. We all been waiting so long to read this, but anyway, it says that Wizards, and that comes from the KI team, after the latest game update went live, an issue with the Crying Sky raid was discovered. Unfortunately, the issue was only able to manifest in a live environment, so it wasn't caught by our internal testing. All raids were turned off shortly thereafter until the issue could be resolved. While the Crying Sky raid was running, some players abused an exploit with the second chance chest. Chest items were being acquired prematurely and more often than they should have. A reminder that abusing an exploit is against the community code of conduct. For those players who access the chest beyond its intended nature, we are sanctioning associated accounts with a 4-week suspension. When an issue of this magnitude is discovered, please report it immediately to customer support. Don't risk your account getting sanctioned. Thanks, King's Isle team. And that wraps it up. That was the raid conclusion. Oh man. And then Amaplex did a report, all the players who opened up the second chance like 3 to 4 times, they got a little 1-month suspension and stuff like that. But here is the kicker to all of this. Here is the kicker. And y'all are either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. But this is the kicker right here, right? players that are being suspended are still keeping their items. So, do that information with what you will. Yeah. Have fun with that. I'm too tired to even form an opinion because there are so many viewpoints to this whole thing. You're gonna have people that say that, hey, that's not fair that they get to keep their in-game items, and then you're gonna have people that say they should have just like recalled the items, which you thought they were gonna do, just take the items away, but I guess it would be a little bit too much work or something like that, you know, to really take that out. And I just checked that the raid pet, apparently it's still in the kiosk. I literally looked in the kiosk and it was still there. So I don't know if the raid pet is just intended to be a non-exclusive thing or what. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, you know, going back to the whole raid issue thing, the players get to keep their gear. You know, if they use it too many times, they get that 4-week suspension, which pretty means they missed the whole month of October, pretty much. So it does kind of suck, but then again, they do get to keep the gear, so I don't know what's going on with that. And then you're going to have other people that say, you know, this is KI's fault, which I think I said in one of my videos. And then you're going to have people that say, oh, this punishment isn't enough. And then you're going to have other people that say we shouldn't be blaming the players. And, you know, it's a whole thing, you know, it's a whole headache. Personally, for me, I just don't care. I mean, I've been playing this game since middle school. I kind of stopped caring a very long time ago. So, do that information with what you will and form your own opinions in the comments below. Would love to know your thoughts about that. The funny thing is, about this whole, like, raid scenario, it kind of brung my guild back together a little bit, you know, like, we were talking about like, oh, I missed the Dragonspire raid and stuff like that, because my guild personally, we're done with the Azteca raid. I think a good chunk of us are just done with the Azteca raid. We're not even gonna touch it anymore. And last night I was just farming Azoth, and I actually managed to get enough Azoth to make a Dragonspire raid key, which I'm super happy about because it takes forever to make these raid keys. I wish it didn't take so many resources, but finally got it done and made it. And I think from now on I'm just gonna make the raid keys by myself. That way it's a little bit less pressure on everybody else, you know. But yep, I got a raid key, and then I got the Crying Sky raid key when we tried to actually get in the Azteca raid to use that second chance chest, and that's when they shut it down. So I'm probably just gonna put this in my house somewhere to forget about it, you know, because again, we're probably not going to do that raid. But if you're ever interested in joining a guild or getting accustomed to raids, definitely check out my Discord and do a little raid questionnaire, like what's your level, are you new to raids and stuff like that. Because honestly, the Dragonspire raid is pretty fun. I actually enjoy the Voracious Void raid rather than the Crying Sky raid, right? And that's just my own opinions. I think the Crying Sky raid just launched really terribly, and, you know, it kind of lost my interest after a little bit, you know. 3 months and people still can't beat it, so, you know, it's just like, yeah, I don't really care much for it. The same thing with the gear. I don't really care much about the gear. I just want to go raiding in the Dragonspire raid and have some funny moments with people, you know. In a winnable raid, you know, in a winnable raid. But moving on from that, we got a little game update coming in from Pirate101. Remember, you can check out Sinbad Chapter 3 if you're a Pirate101 player. Check it all out. And then we also got the Freaky Floormancer pack. A little floral stuff right here. This is available for both Pirate101 and Wizard101. So if you want to do a little new pack opening video, there you go. Have fun with that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is gonna wrap it up for at least the news that I saw today. If there's more, we'll do that later on. Oop, I forgot to do the thing right over here. This is what the Floormancer pack looks like. Forgot to show y'all. But over here, pretty cool stuff. Just check out the packs in the Crown Shop. It's available for both Pirate101 and Wizard101. So again, have fun with that. And until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out. I'm gonna go play some PS5 because I don't really care about Wizard101 problems right now. I'm exhausted, right? I'm exhausted from Wiz, but I'll see you guys later. Peace out.